Well, hello everyone. I welcome you all to this lecture of mechatronics. So in the previous class, we have discussed what is sensor, what is actuator and what is transducer. Then we have discussed transducer is of two types. One is sensor transducer, one is actuator transducer. Sensors are basically two types. One is mechanical sensor, one is electrical sensor. Similarly, actuator is also two types, mechanical actuator, electrical actuator. Also there are any number of types, hydraulic actuators, but in syllabus you have to study only mechanical actuator and electrical actuator. Okay. Then we have studied the classification of sensor. In the first classification, we have discussed the displacement and position sensor. In displacement sensor, we learned the potentiometer. Okay. There are two types of potentiometer. One is linear potentiometer, another is angular potentiometer. We have already covered the linear potentiometer. Now in today's class, we will discuss the working principle and construction of angular potentiometer. So I suggest all of you, if you have not seen my previous video, so go and check out my previous video, then you will be better understanding the angular potentiometer, because the concept will be same. In linear potentiometer, our aim is to find the displacement of the tool or object. In angular potentiometer, our aim is to find the angular displacement of the object. Means if the shaft is rotating, I want to measure the angular displacement, I have to incorporate the angular potentiometer in the shaft to measure its angular position or angular displacement. Okay, now look here. Suppose this is a shaft and it is rotating. Suppose this is a shaft and it is rotating. I have to measure its angular twist or angular deformation or angular displacement. So what will I have to do? I have to use the angular potentiometer in the shaft. So now what is its working? So this is the resistive wire. This is the resistive wire and it is the suppose housing and it is the resistive wire. It has actually three terminals. Okay, so this is terminal number A, this is terminal number B, and this is the slider or wiper as same in the linear potentiometer. Okay, na? So this point is C. This point is C. Okay. Suppose so this is the positive terminal and it is the negative terminal. So initially suppose the slider is not touched. Slider is not touched or not in used. Then in that case, the current will flow from positive terminal, it will go to this resistive wire and it will come back to point number B. Okay, means there will be only potential difference across this terminal A and B. Okay, when you are introducing or using the slider or wiper at any point C, then what happens here? The current will start flowing from positive terminal, it will go to point number C and it will not cover this path. It will not cover this path, it will again come back to this point. Means we will get the potential difference in AC part, in AC division. Okay, we will get the potential difference at A and C. Okay, we will get VAC. Okay, so automatically in C and B part there will be no current flowing, so it will come under the short circuit. Okay, now, so our aim is to find the angular displacement. Suppose this angle, let this angle is theta, we have to find the angle theta. जैसे कि हम लीनियर पोटेंशियोमीटर में डिस्प्लेसमेंट चेक करते, रेसिप्रोकल मोशन चेक करते, that is x we are finding. In this case we are finding the value of theta. Now look here, suppose this is a circle and it is its center having radius r and it makes an angle theta with this sector. Let this distance, suppose this distance is x this distance is suppose x, so you tell me what is the value of x if this is the radius and the angle turned by the radius is theta. So I can write x will be equal to r into theta. X will be equal to r theta. Okay. Suppose I have to cover the entire angle or complete angle, and suppose the complete length is L, total length is L. So what will be my L? So L will be radius r into this total or complete angle turned, that is theta complete. And I can write L is equal to r into total angle is 360 degree, r into 360 degree, and you can write 360 degree is your 2 pi. So L will be r into 2 pi. So I get the value of x is your r into theta, and the value of L it is your r into 2 pi. ओके देखो, जब लीनियर पोटेंशियोमीटर हमने पढ़ रहे थे, it is the resistive wire, it was the resistive wire ना, the length of the wire is suppose L. ठीक है, अब इसको घुमा के मैं ऐसे कर दूं, ऐसे I am doing this, I am turning this resistive wire into a circular arc or a circular object. So it will look like in this manner. क्या अगर इस कोई भी एक लेंथ रहेगा, अगर इसको हम घुमा देंगे क्या उसका लेंथ चेंज हो जाएगा? नो, द लेंथ विल नॉट बी चेंजिंग. मींस इन लीनियर पोटेंशियोमीटर द लेंथ ऑफ द रेजिस्टिव वायर इज L. इफ आई एम टर्निंग दिस वायर द लेंथ विल बी सेम, दैट इज योर L, जो कि यहाँ पे था ना, दिस विल बी लेंथ, ये A पार्ट था ना, अगर इसको ऐसे घुमा दिया तो लेंथ क्या रहेगा? सेम रहेगा. सो L, सो इट विल बी लेंथ ऑल्सो L. Our aim is to find the angle turned in the circular shaft. Okay, now look here. Okay students, now look here. You know what is R? R is equal to S into L divided by A. Okay, this is the formula of resistance. So what is L? What is S? It is the resistivity of the wire. Okay. What is L? It is the length of the resistive wire. And what is A? It is the cross-sectional area of the resistive wire. Okay. Now suppose initially wiper is not introduced, means current will be automatically flowing from high terminal. Suppose this is plus and this is minus. Current will be flowing from terminal A to terminal B. Okay na? So for AB resistive wire, for AB resistive wire, so what will be, for in this case what will be my R? My R will be AB. In terms of R I have to write AB. What is RAB? It is the resistance of the AB wire, will be equal to S. S तो चेंज नहीं होगा, it is the material property, S into L. What is L? It is the length of the resistive wire. जब वाइपर टच नहीं हुआ होगा तो लेंथ क्या रहेगा? टोटल दिस वन, so it will be L divided by A. ठीक है ना? Okay. Now, so what is the value of L? I have already found out L is equal to R into 2 pi. L is equal to R into 2 pi. Just put the value of L here. It will be S. In terms of L, I have to write R into 2 pi divided by A. Take. This is equation number 1. Okay, so it is the case when slider not touching the resistive wire. Now, if the slider touching at some point, suppose the slider touching at point C, okay, then what happens? So for this part, AC part, because in this part there is no current flowing, na, it current will flow from this one A to C and come back to this point. Okay, so this part I have to find only the value of AC. So for AC resistive wire, so for AC resistive wire, now what is R? In terms of, in place of R, I have to write RAC will be equal to S. There is no change in S will be same. And what is L? What is L? L will be this part, na? This part. Let this part is X and the angle turned is theta. Okay, so in place of L, I have to write what? X divided by A. A is the cross-sectional area of the AC wire. Now, but I know the value of X, na? X is what? R into theta. Just write down here. So it will be S. In place of X, I have to write R into theta whole divided by A. This is equation number 2. This is equation number 2. Now, what I will do? I have to divide equation number 1 divided by equation number 2. ठीक है ना? Okay. So first you write down this one. Just take the screenshot. Okay. Okay, students. So what is RAB? RAB will be S into R into 2 pi by A, and RAC will be S into R theta whole divided by A. Now I am rubbing this one. Okay, just divide these two equations. So it will be RAB whole divided by RAC will be S into R into 2 pi divided by A whole divided by S into R into theta divided by A. Clear? Are you understanding? Now, which terms are cancelling out? ये S से S कट जाएगा. R and R will be cancelled out. Capital A will cancel out. So the remaining part will be RAB divided by RAC will be what? It is 2 pi by theta. It is 2 pi whole divided by theta. Clear? It is 2 pi whole divided by theta. So in this equation, you are able to find the value of theta. So theta will be written as R AC divided by RAB into 2 pi. So this is the final result of the angular displacement. Can you feel it is just similar to the linear potentiometer? What happens in the linear potentiometer? What is the formula in linear potentiometer? The X, ठीक है ना, X divided by VAC will be L divided by VAB, यही होता था. यही होता था ना। सो x क्या बनता था, x वाज VAC डिवाइडेड बाय VAB into L. So this is the equation for linear potentiometer and it is the equation for angular potentiometer. Now they are similar. In linear potentiometer only you have to find the displacement. That's why we are finding the value of x. But in angular potentiometer we have to find the value of angular displacement. That's why we are finding the value of theta. So what is the value of theta? So theta will be RAC. Okay, is this part RAC divided by total RAB into 2 pi. 2 pi is your this one total length. Okay, so this much it completes your linear potentiometer, angular potentiometer total part. Next class we will discuss about what is strain gauge. Okay, thank you.